Hey everyone and welcome to another video. Today we are taking a look into the Aethir Edge device. In this video I'll go over what the project is and then I will make a quick setup guide. So if you are also interested in buying the device, you can use this video to get started. First, what is Aethir? Aethir is a decentralized cloud computing project focused on GPU infrastructure. Instead of relying on centralized data centers owned by big tech companies, Aethir is building a global network of distributed computing power. The network supports demanding tasks like AI workloads, cloud gaming, and rendering using idle GPU resources. By decentralizing this infrastructure, Aethir makes cloud computing more scalable, affordable, and resilient. And the best part, we get rewarded for contributing computing power. Now let's take a look at the Aethir Edge device. The Edge device is a plug-and-play edge computing device built to support Aethir decentralized cloud network. This device provides computing power to the network and in return we get rewards. The device is very efficient, uses a low amount of power, and it's almost silent. So it's much better than traditional miners, plus it earns more rewards. You can see the specs of the device right here. It runs the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865. It's a very efficient CPU that can be found on old flagship smartphones. The difference is that this CPU in a smartphone will use around only 5 watts of power, and you can see here that this device can use a maximum of 48 watts, so it's a much more powerful version. The typical power consumption ranges from 18 to 22 watts, and the maximum power draw, just like I said, is 48 watts. This low power usage makes Edge incredibly cost effective to operate. Now I'll show you a quick unboxing of the Aethir Edge device. If you are not interested in seeing this part, you can skip to the setup guide. To get started, you can just scan the QR code that comes with your device, or you can also use the link in the description to find the Aethir Edge documents. First step is powering on the device. You just need to connect the power cord and also the Ethernet cable. If you want to use Wi-Fi, it's also possible, but I recommend using Ethernet. Now a red light will turn on and you can long press the power button to turn on the device. The light will turn white and you will see the logo of the Edge device on the display. It will take a few minutes to start up. While the device is starting up, I recommend you to install the Aethir Edge device. You just need to go to the Play Store or the App Store and search for Aethir Edge. It's free to install, of course, and you can just download. After the installation is complete, you can open the app, get started with Apple, Google, or just by using your email. You will need to set up your profile and choose a username. Then you can choose to allow notifications. I choose turn on notifications because it will alert you if the device is offline. You will also need to allow access to Bluetooth to connect to the Aethir Edge device. As you can see on the middle, after a few seconds the light is yellow and the display says waiting for network. Now using the app you can press add device. There is an option to bind the Aethir Edge device. If you see the QR code you can choose that option, but if it still says waiting for network you will need to choose the network setting option. Then you just need to click on the serial number of your device and then choose if you have a wired network or a wireless network. First step is making sure we have the Ethernet cable connected. I don't have to do anything in step 2 because my network supports DHCP. Most networks will be the same, but if it doesn't support it, you will need to do a manual setup. Then you can just press continue and after 5 seconds you should see the QR code on the display and the light of the device will turn blue. In my case that didn't work, my device was stuck on waiting for network, and that means that your device needs a software update that the team can do over the air. All you need to do is contact Edge support. Make sure you contact the right Telegram or you might get scammed. You just need to send a message telling where you bought the device and also the device ID. The team was super nice and also very fast. They fixed my issue in less than 10 minutes. After the software update was complete, the light turned blue and I see a QR code on the display. Now using the app you can press add device again, but now you choose the option bind Aethir Edge. Then using your smartphone you just need to scan the QR code you see on the display of the device. Once you press continue, the device will be added to your account and the display should say staking required. Because if you want to get started with mining, you will need to stake a certain amount of ATH tokens. I need to stake 2000 ATH or 1998 to be exact. So what you need to do, go to the settings on the application and you will see a wallet. You can just copy the address and send the tokens there. Make sure you send the tokens on the Arbitrum network and you will also need some Ethereum on the Arbitrum network to pay the fees. Remember that this is a stake, so you are not losing any tokens, you are just locking them. The Aethir token is listed on a lot of exchanges, just make sure you transfer on the Arbitrum network. If you need some Ethereum to pay for the fees, just send me a message on Discord or Telegram and I will send you the tokens for free. Here you can see that I have sent enough Ethereum to pay for the fees and I also have 2500 ATH in my wallet. I had some issues trying to set up the stake using my mobile phone, so I had to use a computer. You just need to go to the Aethir Edge website and then log in using the account you have just created, and then you can complete the stake. The first time I tried to stake, it was telling me I needed to make a transaction on the Ethereum network, and that was wrong, so all I needed to do is refresh the page and then it was showing me the correct transaction on the Arbitrum network. The advantage is that the fees for Arbitrum are very low, especially when compared to Ethereum. In my case, I had to approve 2 transactions and then after a few seconds I see this blue display saying transaction submitted. Now you just need to press the refresh button and your miner will show on the working list. This video was just a quick setup guide. I will make a dedicated video about the earnings very soon, but for now every device you set up is earning 180 H per day. At the current value that's $106. And remember that the crypto market isn't performing very well, so every token is down. But still earnings are very good, especially when you consider that the device uses only a few cents of power every month. If you are interested in buying this device or any other DePIN miner, I recommend you to visit Ampchampment. I will leave the link in the description, and you can also use my code Meister Kenobi to get a discount. They offer worldwide shipping and their support is very good. If you have issues setting up the device, you can send me a message or leave a comment. I will leave the links to Telegram and Discord in the description, and I will also leave the link and the discount code if you are interested in buying from Ampchampment. For today, that was the video. Thank you a lot for watching and see you next time.